guys, today what I'm doing is recording something a little bit different for Remembrance Day. I think it's very important that we don't forget all of the work put in by the soldiers before us and those around us, even now at the minute with what's going on in the world. Normally we'd have a battle report on a Friday, but I feel this is more appropriate, so we're just going to do this today. And what I'm going to do is just read out something that I wrote a few years ago. So hopefully you can enjoy it, and all I want to say is, lest we forget, please take a moment to listen, and hopefully you've done a moment silent this morning already. So what I'm going to read is just called Duty. As I said, I wrote this a few years ago and just wanted to share it with everyone as a reminder of the importance of this day and the importance of those that go before us and those around us at the minute. Fist fights and school scraps never did much impress the girls by acting all butch. My outsides are fake, all big and scary, just like my dad, only less hairy. He's just a soldier, all stars and badges, hiding his feelings, forgetting tragics. He's never at home, it's just me and my mum. It's sad for her life can't be fun. A military wife, she works in a playground. Kids with knives, but she doesn't play around. As hard as nails when she wants to be, she scares all my mates and even me. That was the old days, it wasn't that bad. Out chasing girls or just hanging with Brad. But things have changed, Dad passed away. My heart was torn with nothing to say. Mum's now a widow, she doesn't talk much. She looks like a rose but as sharp as the bush. She might act strong and she might look tough, but inside she's dying, her feelings are rough. She got much worse and she wasn't glad when I told her that I was to follow my dad. She nearly passed out, she was feeling so mad, because not only did I sign up, so did Brad. Fighting a war which was never really mine, half my friends say it's a waste of my time. Just another soldier, brave and hard, going to the battle, try not to get scarred. Do your duty, loyalty over love, your country proud and the Lord above. 6 months later, our base is demolished, half was dead, but the mission's accomplished. Received a letter, Her Majesty the Queen, badges and medals for all of my team. Not long later, all who could, return to duty, if you would. The first fight is over, we fought stronger than steel, but we all must know that war never yields. Deployed in Afghan, don't know why, it was a suicide mission, we were sent there to die. Stalking shadows, rifle in hand, now I'm the sergeant, I give the command. A big mistake, a wrong left turn, we went in as 11 but 10 did burn. The corporal told me it wasn't my fault. Before we started, he should have said halt. But I survived, I was the one. Burnt in places, now I'm glad I'm done. Back in England, all alone, back in the country that I once called home. Walking the streets on a dark night, the sound of fireworks is my worst fright. Reminders of bullets and even worse things, shocked by the truth of what memory brings. 10 lives ended, all because of me, my best friend included, that were all set free. For this day I've waited for nearly too long to try and repair the mistakes I got wrong. It's finally time, I can't wait anymore, so I walk up to my old best friend's door. The lock turns and the door swings open, a hand of the flowers, a sorrowful token. Her face shows dread and she knows what's coming. I lift my head as my own tears are running. She knows it's true, her husband is dead. I wish only now it was me instead. She drops to her knees, tears filling her eyes. It can't be easy, so it's no surprise. He was my best friend and he was her lover. She lost her husband and I lost a brother. She holds back the sobs, inviting me in. A place for the evening, only sadness within. She tries to be strong and whilst boiling some tea, I notice a face that is staring at me. Brad was a soldier, a husband as well, although he never mentioned his little girl. My heart skips a beat and guilt fills my heart. I know what she wants, but where do I start? Her face is straight, but her eyes are sad. She comes to me and says, "Where is my dad?" So, as I said, everyone, that was called Duty. I just want to make sure we all can see the impact that it has on not only our direct family, but those around us, our family and friends. So please take a moment today, if you haven't already, just for a minute's silence, just to pay your respects. Thank you all for taking the time for listening.